Hey curious explorers! Welcome to Crazy Facts Daily, where today we're diving headfirst into the wacky, wonderful world of the axolotl, aka the Mexican walking fish that never grows up. Picture a cute, smiling salamander-like creature with feathery gills that looks like it just stepped out of a cartoon. But don't let its adorable grin fool you. This little water wizard packs more surprises than a magician's hat. Over the next 12 minutes, we'll uncover the weirdest, most mind-blowing facts about these forever young amphibians, facts that will make you question everything you thought you knew about nature. Ready to be amazed? Stick around because the first secret is something you'll never guess about how axolotls stay forever babyhood. Let's splash into the magic right now. Fact number 1 is a true life hack straight from nature, neoteny. That's a fancy word for staying forever young, and the axolotl is the master of it. While most amphibians grow up, sprout lungs, and leave the water, axolotls keep their adorable larval look their entire lives. Imagine never having to outgrow your favorite cartoon shirt. Their bodies literally hit pause on adulthood, keeping those feathery external gills and aquatic lifestyle forever. Scientists call them walking fish, but they're actually salamanders that decided adulthood was overrated. This perpetual puppy phase gives them a superpower. They can regenerate limbs, spinal cords, even parts of their brain without ever maturing. Crazy, right? Stick around because the next fact reveals just how spectacular those healing powers really are. Prepare for a regeneration showdown. Now brace yourself for fact 2, the ultimate body hack, regeneration. Axolotls can lose a limb, a tail, even parts of their heart, and watch it grow back like a nature-made 3D printer. Scientists have witnessed them regenerate entire limbs in just a few weeks, complete with bones, muscles, nerves, and skin. It's not just a simple regrow, the new limb is fully functional as if nothing ever happened. Even more mind-blowing, they can rebuild portions of their spinal cord and brain tissue without scarring, something we humans can only dream of. Imagine cutting a finger and having it return, pain-free, with perfect dexterity. Researchers are studying these salamanders to unlock clues for human medicine, hoping one day we might coax our own bodies to heal like an axolotl. Curious how they pull off this superpower. In the next segment, we'll explore the secret behind their ever-smiling face and why they never truly age. Fact 3 is all about that infectious grin. Yes, the axolotl's smile is literally built into its DNA. Because they never grow up, their facial muscles never tighten, leaving them with a perpetual friendly grin that never fades. This permanent smile isn't just cute, it's a visual cue that they're in a constant state of larval bliss, swimming carefree without the stress of adulthood. Their eyes are black dots of wonder, and their feathery gills flutter like tiny party streamers. Even as they age up to 15 years in captivity, their smile stays the same, making them the happiest old babies in the animal kingdom. This youthful optimism has turned them into internet celebrities, inspiring memes and art. But there's more. This ageless appearance hides a secret weapon. Inside that smile lies a powerhouse of regenerative genes, which we'll uncover in the next mind-blowing fact. Now for fact 4, axolotls are the ultimate opportunistic eaters, and they have a surprisingly eclectic palate. In the wild, they gobble up tiny worms, insects, and even bits of dead fish. Essentially, they're the recycling crew of the lake. In captivity, caretakers often surprise them with live brine shrimp, earthworms, or even frozen bloodworms, and the axolotl will chase them like a tiny underwater superhero. Their mouths are equipped with tiny tooth-like structures that grip and swallow prey whole, making them efficient little vacuum cleaners. Because they can ingest almost any small, soft-bodied creature, they help keep the water clean, turning leftover organic matter into nutritious meals. This quirky diet also fuels their remarkable regeneration abilities. Nutrition matters. Stay tuned, because next we'll dive into how long these smiley swimmers can actually live. Fact 5 reveals the astonishing lifespan of our aquatic friends. In the wild, axolotls typically live up to 10 years, but in well-kept aquariums they can celebrate their 15th birthday and occasionally even older. That's like a human living past 100 years, all while still looking like a perpetual toddler. Their longevity comes from a slow metabolism and the protective, moisture-rich environment of Lake Xochimilco, their native home in Mexico. Because they stay aquatic their whole lives, they avoid many of the predators and diseases that affect land-dwelling salamanders. Plus, their quirky diet and regenerative powers help them bounce back from injuries that would be fatal to other creatures. Imagine being a teenager forever, but with a 15-year runway to enjoy it. Up next, we'll peek into the axolotl's massive genetic library that powers all these wonders. Hold on to your lab coats because Fact 6 dives into the axolotl's colossal genome. the ultimate instruction manual for weirdness. While humans have about 3 billion base pairs, the axolotl boasts a mind-blowing 32 billion 10 times larger. This massive genetic library houses countless copies of regeneration genes, giving the creature its legendary healing powers. The sheer size also means a lot of junk DNA, but scientists suspect many of those segments have hidden tricks for staying youthful and flexible. Sequencing this giant genome took years and cutting-edge technology, turning the axolotl into a model organism for studying tissue repair, aging, and even cancer resistance. In short, its DNA is a treasure chest of possibilities, and every discovery brings us a step closer to unlocking human medical breakthroughs. Ready to see how this genetic wonder helps the axolotl breathe without lungs? Onward to Fact 7. Fact 7 is a breath of fresh water. Axolotls can actually breathe through their skin. While most animals rely on gills or lungs, these salamanders have a dual system. Their feathery external gills filter oxygen from the water, and their moist skin acts like a giant sponge, soaking up dissolved oxygen directly. This skin-breathing ability lets them stay relaxed even when water quality dips a bit, and it's one reason they can survive in the low-oxygen ponds of Mexico's canals. Imagine walking through a fog and still getting the air you need through your skin. Pretty wild, right? Their skin is also covered in tiny pigment cells that can change color, another magical trait we'll explore next. Stay with us because the upcoming fact will paint the axolotl in a whole new light, literally. Fact 8 lights up the story with a splash of color. Axolotls can actually change their hue. Most wild axolotls sport a mottled brown-black pattern that camouflages them among mud and plants. Yet in captivity, selective breeding has produced stunning variations: bright pink albinos, golden yellows, and even turquoise morphs. The secret lies in specialized pigment cells called chromatophores, which can expand or contract to alter the animal's appearance, much like a chameleon's skin. While they don't shift colors to match moods, stress or temperature can spark subtle changes, making each axolotl a living watercolor. This visual trickery adds to their charm and helps scientists study how cells communicate during regeneration. Up next, we reach the climax, the ultimate healing heroics that could revolutionize human medicine. Now we hit the climax. Fact 9, the superhero of healing. Axolotls can rebuild not just limbs but also complex organs like the heart, retina, and even portions of their spinal cord, all without scarring. When a piece of heart tissue is removed, a blast of stem-like cells rushes to the site, forming a perfect replica in weeks. Their retina can restore vision after damage, a feat scientists can only dream of for humans. This regenerative wizardry is powered by the same massive genome we explored earlier, packed with master switch genes that activate repair programs on demand. Researchers are harvesting these clues to develop regenerative therapies for injuries, degenerative diseases, and even age-related decline. Imagine a future where a broken arm patches itself like an axolotl. Mind-boggling. Our next fact turns the spotlight to a sobering reality: why these miracles need protection. Fact 10 brings us back to reality. The axolotl is critically endangered. Their natural home, Lake Xochimilco, has shrunk dramatically due to urban expansion, water pollution, and invasive species like carp. Today, fewer than a few thousand wild individuals remain, making each regeneration miracle all the more precious. Conservation groups are fighting to restore wetlands, clean the water, and breed axolotls in captivity for reintroduction programs. Even hobbyists worldwide can help by responsibly caring for captive axolotls and supporting habitat restoration charities. Every rescued axolotl is a step towards safeguarding the genetic treasure chest we just explored. Their survival isn't just about preserving a cute smile, it's about protecting a living key to future medical breakthroughs. Stay tuned for the final wrap-up, where we recap the adventure and tease tomorrow's wild wonder. We made it to the grand finale. Let's recap our whirlwind tour of the axolotl's astonishing world. Forever young neoteny, superhero regeneration, a permanent grin, a quirky diet, a 15-year lifespan, a giant 32 billion base pair genome, skin-breathing, dazzling color morphs, and organ-level healing that could reshape medicine. And remember, the tiny smiling salamander needs our help to stay alive in the wild. If you loved these mind-blowing facts, smash that like button, share the wonder with friends, and most importantly, subscribe for a fresh dose of crazy daily surprises. Tomorrow we'll dive into another oddball marvel. Stay curious, stay playful, and keep exploring the weird side of nature. Until next time, keep smiling like an axolotl.